Welcome back to the Way of Zerthimon. Only getting shorter and shorter, but these teachings are very important. So,
balance in all things.
you already know what to do. Unlock the 5th circle of Zerthimon. Symbols. Zerthimon was the first to know the way of freedom, yet it was not that he that first came to know the way of rebellion. Oh god. The knowing of rebellion came from the warrior queen Gith, one of the people. She had served the Illithids upon many of the false worlds as a soldier, and she came to know war and carried it in her heart. She had come to know how others might be organized to subjugate others. She knew the paths of power. She knew the art of taking from the conquerors the weapons by which they could be defeated. Her mind was focused, and both her will and her blade were as one. The turning in which Zerthimon came to know Gith, Zerthimon ceased to know himself. Her words were as fires lit in the hearts of all who heard her. In hearing her words, he wished to know war. He knew not what afflicted him, but he knew he wished to join his blade to Gith. He wished to give his hate expression and share his pain with the Illithid. Gith was one of the people, but her knowing of herself was greater than any Zerthimon had ever encountered. She knew the ways of flesh. She knew the Illithids, and in knowing herself, she was to know how to defeat them in battle. The strength of her knowing was so great that all those that walked her path came to know themselves. Gith was but one. Her strength was such it caused others to know their strength, and Zerthimon laid his steel at her feet.
What is your will?
Things I wish to know. What did you come to know? There is great strength in numbers, but there is great power in one. For the strength of the will of knowing may gather numbers to it. There is strength not only in knowing the self, but knowing how to bring it forth in others. Look at all that EXP. You have come to know the 5th circle of Zerthimon. With this knowing, I impart this to you. He takes the circle with a deft motion. He twists one of the links so that the plate slides forth. He hands the plate to you. Meditate teaches what you know more about the way of Zerthimon. Dak'kon's fingers feel around the edge of the stone circle. He twists it clockwise, the links clicking until they have settled to a new configuration. He reverses the motion, resetting the stone. The next circle of Zerthimon is open to you. Study it, then I will hear your words. Very well. I will read it, and I will speak to you again. So right away, let us learn the new spell with the power of 1. And, wow, 3 minutes only, huh? Well, this is a mini-series, and some of these chapters get really short, some of these chapters get really long. Still, there are things we wish to know once we enter the 6th circle of Zerthimon. Thank you all for coming.